It ain't necessarily so.
It ain't necessarily so. He fought big Goliath, who lay down and died. Little David was small, but oh my. What do?
Hi, iSING family. Wow, this is crazy. It's been 8 years since I've been to China, and I got to go to Beijing with iSING Beijing. I am in Pennsylvania, quarantining with my beautiful, adorable parents. What have I been up to? I got a puppy and she's so cute. Her name is Freya and I love her. And I've also gotten to sing at a lot of amazing houses with a lot of great companies. I got to make my Carmen debut at the Granada Theater in 2014. I got to work with Marilyn Horne there in California. I've been to the Santa Fe Opera, the Glimmer Glass Festival, Opera Theater St. Louis. I was a resident artist at Michigan Opera Theater in Detroit for 2 years. Most recently, I got to create a role for a brand new opera by Janine Tesori and Tazewell Thompson, and it's called Blue. And I got to premiere it this summer at Glimmer Glass, and we were all set to premiere it at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., and then COVID crisis hits. So literally 4 days before our opening night, all the theaters closed and we all had to go home.
Moje ime je Milica Jovičić, ja sam operska pevačica iz Beograda i Srbije, trenutno živim i radim u Barceloni u Španiji. Od poslednjeg puta kada smo se videli, debitovala sam kao Violeta Valeriji u Traviati u jednom malom pozorištu, maloj produkciji ovde u Barceloni i takođe sam započela jedan rad na dugogodišnjem planiranom projektu Du Jovičić-Ševola zajedno sa mojim kolegom Giancarlom Ševolom koji je fantastičan gitarista. Izvodimo muziku Španije, Latinske Amerike i Balkana koja je adaptirana za gitaru i glas.
Hi y'all, my name is Andrew Campbell. I'm currently in Johnson City, Tennessee, and I am doing all right during this COVID-19 pandemic. My wife and I, who we just got married in October, are having a great time just watching TV shows, going out for walks in the Smoky Mountains, and just having a good time, waiting for things to get back to normal.
Hi, how are you? 你好吗？大家好，我是赵一銮，我现在在中国的北京跟大家问好。过去的几个月，由于疫情的原因，所以我们都必须待在家里，于是我有了大量的时间跟我的猫咪相处。还有打扫卫生，当然还有少不了的练声。我的邻居们已经渐渐习惯了我的练声，并且他们也很清楚地了解到什么是美声。Bel canto, bel canto.
I am Corey Raquel Lovelace, and this is my dog Remy. We are coming to you from Alexandria, Virginia, right outside Washington, D.C. in the United States. Since my time at iSING, I have made my debut as Musetta in La Boheme with Opera Carolina. And then I had the wonderful opportunity to sing the Act 3 quartet of La Boheme with none other than Andrea Bocelli during his U.S. tour this past February in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Spectrum Center Arena.
This is Ivy Jo. I am coming to you from Seattle, Washington in the USA. I was part of the 2017 iSING cohort, and since then I have moved from Portland to Seattle, and I sang last year with Seattle Opera's outreach team, and in the summer got to sing my Seattle Opera main stage debut as the page in Rigoletto.
My name is Caitlin Mead, and I'm coming to you from my New York City apartment. I've been doing pretty well. I've been inside for about 2 months, as many of us have been. But luckily I'm with my partner, and we've been making lots of fun video projects since he's a filmmaker, and also cooking a lot and doing yoga inside. Since iSING, I've started to really specialize in contemporary music and contemporary opera, and I've started experimenting with electronics and the classical voice. You can actually hear me improvising right now at the Portland Art Museum with an exhibit called Bury the Hatchet that's really exciting. So when it opens up again, you can go and hear my voice there.
Hello everyone, my name is Kai Dishen. Now I live in Shanghai. I took part in iSING in 2012 in Beijing, and then I went abroad and studied in UK and Germany for 4 years. Now I have married and established a music studio to teach students with my wife. By the way, my wife was the pianist of 2019.
Hello, this is Nikolai Stromer in Salem, Oregon in the United States. In the last few years, I met the woman of my dreams and we got married. We bought this beautiful old home. It needs an outrageous amount of work, but the hidden gem in all of this has been an opportunity to work on the house a bit more. We just replaced these windows behind me and done a lot of painting and many more projects to come. I teach voice at the local university, Willamette University. And in the fall, I'll be departing actually and headed back to school. And at Willamette University, I'll attend the School of Law.
What's your idea of bliss? For me personally, the idea of bliss is to be able to participate in all the great moments in lives of my nieces and my nephew, to be able to play with them while they're children right now, and to be able to be their greatest role model in life when they grow up.
我认为的幸福就是跟家人在一起，跟朋友在一起，做着自己喜欢做的事情，每一天都开开心心的。
What's your idea of bliss? My female cat gave birth to 4 baby kittens, and I got married.
Once all of this is over and people are healthy and safe again, it would be getting on my motorcycle and headed out in the beautiful Oregon country to some wonderful vineyard and drinking a nice glass of Pinot Noir with my wife.
Of course, performing on the stage, but when I'm not performing, as right now I'm not, it's been in eating chocolate cake and drinking a wonderful glass of red wine with my husband at home.
My idea of bliss is probably split between two things. One of them is being cuddled on the couch with a blanket and a cat, maybe a snack, maybe my boyfriend, and a good book. The other one is to be outdoors in the sunshine, preferably by water.
Sitting on a beach in Hawaii.
Lying in a hammock in the sun, listening to the sounds of the ocean.
Taking a swim at sunset somewhere warm, and just taking in all the natural beauty with all 5 senses.
With a good book in my hand.
Probably with a picnic and also a good book.
Or with my headphones in and listening to some really good music.
Or singing in the finale of a big piece.
And a nice big hat on my head, just so I don't get sunburned.
So maybe my real bliss is if we were to sing an opera at the beach.
What's the most surprising or valuable thing that you've discovered about yourself or your art? As I was preparing for the law school admissions test, I was nervous. All of my education is in music and the stage and opera, but I was so pleasantly surprised with how well music has prepared me for other adventures and other professions. My music has taught me how to memorize, how to study, how to think quickly, how to think creatively, how to work in a group, how to be open to new ideas, and I've learned culture, and I've met people and seen the world, and all of those things prepared me now for taking this test, and I imagine will carry in so nicely into the profession of law.
What's the most surprising or valuable thing that you've discovered about yourself or your art? The better musician I am, and the deeper I discovered about myself. Other things, my voice changed enormously during past several years, and it had gone lower darker, and now I have become a real bass.
The most valuable thing that I discovered about myself is that I'm never going to stop learning. There's always going to be a chance for me to learn something new, especially in this art itself.
I have relearned that I am a positive person and resilient, and that's really come in handy in this time when we can't practice our art in the usual way. I've been able to pick up new ways of playing music. I've been picking up the ukulele, and that's been fun. And also just keep practicing and believing that because this career path is so self-made, that in the new future that we find ourselves in, it will continue to be that, and we'll just have to keep forging a path, and I'm not afraid of it.
You need to fill up your cup before you can share it, meaning you really need to fill yourself with inspiration, with support, with care for your physical and mental health, and that makes all the difference in being an artist.
最惊讶的发现就是，我竟然可以1个月都待在家里，一步都没有踏出过家门，然后每天都很开心的在家里做着自己想要做的事情。有的时候唱唱歌，有的时候跟我的猫咪一起玩耍，有的时候做一顿好吃的晚餐给我自己。我觉得整整1个月不出门，这是我最让我自己都觉得惊讶的事情。
I discovered the tremendous amount of patience I own that I didn't know that it existed. And also I discovered that I really, really miss my family.
The most valuable thing I have learned during this time is that I am far more resilient than I ever knew possible.
That everything I need, I already have. It's just about getting out of my own way.
That's the latest from us. Now stay tuned for the next episode where we ask how are you to Clementina, Regina, and the other iSingers.
William Guanbosu,
I'd like to ask
how are you?
Maria Antunes. How are you?
Mr. Maureen Kelly, how are you?
Meigui Zhang and Vsevolod Ishchenko.
Anna Maria Bruzzese, how are you?
Robson Tavares, how are you?
Ain't necessary.